All right, let's talk a little bit about this new boot that we're going to release in 2023 for our women hunters. This is a model that we have out now. But Mark, tell me a little bit about the idea and the thought behind releasing this Altitude for women.
Well, this is a great boot. In 22, we brought this out as a new boot. This boot was really, when we designed this boot in the factory, I worked pretty closely with our R&D guys over there. And really the motivation behind this boot was we wanted to have a mountain outsole, a mountain midsole that had stability, had strength, still had some lasting in it, but we wanted to lighten the upper.
Okay.
That was our goal from day one. And we felt like we accomplished that. This boot became one of our best-selling boots in 2022 for men. In fact, we couldn't keep it in stock. It was fantastic. We decided, we knew early into 2022 that we were going to come out with a women's model because every woman that was calling our office or see us at a show, they would pick this up and say, "Do you have this in a women's?" And we didn't. And so we decided to bring it out in 2023 as a women's. And it's actually the same. There's nothing different than what's on the men. We have a mega grip outsole. We have our polyurethane midsole, our EFX midsole that has the crossbow system in the heel and in the toe.
Okay.
We have a PU coated leather band on it. It's full Gore-Tex. We have the breathability in the tongue. So it's a non-insulated boot. And so we really haven't changed anything from the men's to the women's. So we're excited about this boot for women because it's light. Right. It's not that stiff. Right. I think it's a 2.5 flex is really what it is. So the women we found don't love a very stiff boot. They want something they can wear, they can hike in, they can participate in all of the hunting activities without wearing a stiff boot.
Yeah, awesome. Lars, who of our women hunters is this boot the best application for? Is this, obviously it's going to be a early season, right? I'm guessing shed hunting through the early summer, setting up cameras. But speak to a little bit on who you've talked to about this boot and who you see being the best use case scenario, and how does this boot fit their foot?
Yeah, so there's very few people that I wouldn't recommend this boot to.
Okay.
It's gonna fit and feel great to women across the country. Like whether you're chasing whitetails early season in Kansas, or whether you're here in Utah chasing muleys at 10,000 feet. It's an extremely lightweight, breathable boot. Super comfortable. Like I've worn this boot 19 miles in a day walking flat roads, and my feet were still in great shape. That's about the only thing that was in good shape, but other than that, it's great. But any women doing basically any type of early season hunting, I would recommend this boot to, whether you are walking flat grounds or whether you're in really steep, nasty technical terrain. It's a fantastic boot. I wish that we had that color in the men's just because I think it looks so good. But it's a phenomenal boot. I'd recommend it to anyone.
No, that's awesome. Okay, so all you out there that are looking for a great early season, lightweight, functional mountain boot for your hunts, look up the women's new Altitude for 2023.